All right. Hello, everybody. It's great to see you again. Thank you for joining. Today, we have a very exciting topic. We're going to talk about Harambe Day 2024, which is a brand new holiday. It's unfortunately not brand new in our minds because, well, everybody knows what happened that day, but it is brand new in the sense that we're creating an event for a worldwide discussion to try to change captivity. And we need everybody involved. You can be involved in your local zoo. You can be involved from your house. You don't even have to leave your house. You know, this is what's fascinating about the story is Harambe may have lived at the Brownville, Texas Zoo. He may have lived at the Cincinnati Zoo for a little while, but those were never his homes. Now he has a permanent home in a place that was never his home either, which is the internet. So remember that even though Harambe lived in the Cincinnati Zoo, he lives on the internet now. And so we need to make our voice heard. Harambe Day is designed to give everybody an opportunity to speak up for the animals. Now, what's great about this is Harambe, due to the unfortunate tragedy that happened, is a worldwide phenomenon. And that worldwide phenomenon gains attention every year. As a matter of fact, since we started working on the movie, Harambe has been trending within the top 5 on Twitter every single May 28th. So we have to remember that this is a day that everybody already is thinking about animals. What should we do with the future of what's happening now? And as a result of that, what I'd like to do really quickly for everybody is play a quick clip from the movie. And if you haven't been able to see the movie, we have very exciting news. The movie is now on YouTube, and that's free with ads. It's not like we didn't upload it. It's part of YouTube TV. So we have a huge audience. We're already getting a bunch of attention. We're on Tubi. You can watch for free. You don't even have to log in. And if you do want to support the cause, you can always go to Amazon, buy a copy of it. A portion of everything we sell is going to the gorilla organization in Africa to try to help make a difference. But why is Harambe Day important? How can we move forward in thinking about this? So let's talk a little bit about conceptually how Harambe Day works, and then we'll talk about how you can join us on Harambe Day in order to really give us a help. So here we go. I'm going to stick down here in the little bottom, and we're going to talk about this. So here we have Harambe's heart-shaped nose.
We miss him, and it's just a sad story. If I could sit there with him, I'd just say, "You're bigger than anybody, Harambe. Look what you did."
Zoos are there not for animals, they're there for humans. This whole farce about having wild animals in confinement, we need to understand them, and we need to give them freedom, and we need to give them now, particularly more than ever, because of our greedy desire and habitat destruction, we need to give back to them and give back to them freedom, not to pretend that we're learning something from them in confinement. A total contradiction, because you're not going to see a wild animal behave in a natural way in a confined space behind a glass screen. So we are learning nothing. Once you engage with and contribute to selective compassion, you actually have gone on the journey of reducing your natural compassion.
The zoo is here, and we can make an informed choice about whether we go and patronize and fund that through our buying a ticket or not, just as we did with circuses. There are no circuses with wild animals in the United Kingdom because people decided not to go.
Recently in the UK, elephants were declared sentient. Their use in circuses is declared cruel, and the practice ordered to stop. The Cincinnati Zoo is busy building a new elephant enclosure to house these same sentient elephants.
keystone species that we keep in captivity to show our kids, basically for informational education. We need to inform them differently. This isn't acceptable. Conclusion over the coming decades will probably be, no, we need to reintegrate these into their natural habitat. Depleted of gorillas, so put them back so they can play the role that they should play in that habitat, which will help to balance the climate and regulate our weather, and sort of try and restore the damaged ecosystems which captivity really represents.
It's in the name, that if you look at what the name means, you know, pulling together, caring for one another, helping one another. Harambe really means putting the community ahead of the individual.
The next generation is more passionate than our generation is, and has been.
Harambe's death sounded an alarm internationally that what we are doing to animals is wrong. Around the world, we are seeing a growing consciousness of people wondering how we can change this. And one simple thing you can do to help guarantee a better future for animals is to stop supporting the captivity industry.
So, so, you know, this is why it's so important to us. Now that is the very ending. Now, you know, with SeaWorld, it was very effective. People just stopped buying tickets until SeaWorld started to make changes. Now, whether that was effective and whether that has changed overall is still a question to be asked. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining us today. We're looking forward to having your participation on Harambe Day. Thank you for all the everything that you've been doing for the movie. Everybody should know we got to meet Stacy in Cincinnati when we did our premiere back at the theater, and it was a great treat. So wonderful, wonderful friend to have made, and another person who is just fighting nonstop to try to make things better around the world. And Jeff Kramer, hey Jeff, thanks for joining in today. Jeff says, as Edwin Way TL said, those who wish to pet baby wild animals love them, but those who respect their natures and wish to let them live normal lives love them more. God, it's beautiful, 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 absolutely beautiful. And as Stacy said about the movie and the quote as well, powerful. This is very powerful because we are in the middle of a changing phenomenon. So let's go over Harambe Day. Harambe Day is the one day, and this is May 28th. It's the one day where you can make a stance no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, and no matter what your ability is or how many friends you may have that feel the same way we do. There are two ways to celebrate Harambe Day. As we talked about, Harambe lived at the Cincinnati Zoo, but Harambe lives online. So what we're asking everybody to do on Harambe Day is to come join us 9 a.m. at your local zoo. Have a protest. Take a sign. Let people know that you're not happy with these animals being kept in captivity. You're not happy with the breeding programs of these animals. And we have some suggested slogans. We have a whole information packet that we can offer everybody that wants to participate in Harambe Day, which is in 7 days. So here's what we want everybody to do. If you can, please go to your local zoo, get your friends, join a group. If there's a group nearby that tries to work against the zoo, please go there and let them know that in Harambe's memory and name, you wish that they would stop breeding sentient creatures. Stop this breeding program. This is what we're asking. We're asking that this way of thinking from the past that was so cruel, that's just steeped in cruelty, stops. And we can look at how we can move forward. We're never going to be able to move forward if all we're doing is trying to renegotiate, remitigate, and remanage how we did things in the past. How we did them in the past doesn't work. We need to be thinking forward, not thinking about how to improve what doesn't work. That's, to me, not very constructive. We need to figure out how to solve what's not working. Big difference. So what we ask is if you can, please join us in person, or at your zoo. When you're there, take photos for us and send them to us. We're going to be putting out all the information. So far, we have zoos around the world willing to, we have people going to zoos around the world willing to protest for us. Now, if you are not comfortable going to the zoo, or you physically can't, or you don't have the time, or any reason in the world, that's okay. We understand life's super busy. Life is complicated, and all of us want to try to do good, but squeeze it into what our abilities, capabilities, and possibilities are for our days. So what we would ask for you to do would be one of two things. Because the whole world is watching the online and they're looking for Harambe material, let's flood the internet with Harambe. Let's make sure everybody knows how we feel. Let's use Harambe as our symbol to speak up for the animals and say what we really think, and that we want them to be free, and that we love them. We want them to be treated with love and respect. Now, this is how you do it. You can take a photo of yourself, maybe holding a candle as a candlelight vigil for Harambe. That'd be beautiful. And at the bottom, we just ask that everybody add the hashtag Harambe Day. And that's it. And that's all we want. I'll put it down here, Harambe Day. So, whoops. So this is what we're asking. This is going to be our hashtag for the day, Harambe Day. So if you can go ahead and just put that either in your post, anywhere, tag us, Harambe movie, no matter what platform you're on, just tag us, tag Sierra, tag myself, tag Jeff McCurry, tag us. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're doing this day. You can make a big difference. And even if you just want to hold up a sign that says free them, whatever you want to do, hold up your sign with the hashtag Harambe Day on your post. Let the internet know this is an important topic. Let the world know this is an important topic. Let the zoo know this is an important topic. Let them know that until there are changes to how these animals are being treated, we're not going to stop speaking up, even if they control parts of the press, even if they control the minds of a lot of the people around them, even if their business is so big that people are afraid to go up against them. You know what? We are not. We stand here for the animals. We are not afraid of no corporation, no individual. Nothing is more important than trying to change the future and fighting for these animals. And we will not back down until our voices and their voices have been heard. And you can help us. Again, Harambe Day is coming up. It's May 28th. You can either go to the zoo or you can do a protest online, get the pictures up there. Make sure the internet is flooded with Harambe that day. And then the rest of the day, if you're interested, we will have ongoing online forums with a bunch of amazing guests. We're going to have Mr. Tim Harrison, who is an incredible animal advocate, and you may have seen him in the movies, The Conservation Game, or the Elephant in the Room. What's it called? Great movies by director Michael Weber. Incredible movies that have had a landmark, profound effect. We're going to have our good friend, Mr. Jeff Kremer, who is a tireless animal advocate. I mean, if you guys could only know, every time we talk to him, all of the things that he does in the background to keep these topics moving, it's absolutely inspirational. And this is what we want to see. We want everybody to inspire everybody on this day of action. And this day of action can be as simple as just raising your voice. If you don't feel like raising a sign, go raise your voice, raise a candle to the fallen Mr. Harambe, and let the world know this is, as Ian Redmond says, this is not acceptable. And Jeff Kramer says, challenge accepted. Excellent. That is, and then everybody, that is the spirit that Harambe has, that the Harambe team has, that Jeff Kramer has, that almost every animal advocate I've met in the world has this passion to do something that almost everyone around them might tell them is impossible. Well, you know what? The impossible is possible. The extraordinary can be done with unity, with using the name Harambe, remembering what it means, and getting everybody together as a day of love, a day of remembrance, and a day of change, saying, no more. We will start respecting animals on this earth. And why not? Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of all of our lives. So why not start it off right and start giving animals respect societally, not individually. Individually, everybody I meet is amazing like that. But societally, we have a long way to go. And zoos are one of the biggest indicators that our society still has a mental illness that needs to be addressed. This sick comprehension that cruelty is cute, that cruelty is conservation, and that this is okay. Times have changed. We say it isn't. And Harambe Day is there to continue to promote that message. So thank you, everybody, for joining today. Remember, Harambe Day, May 28th, 2024. You can come to the on our Facebook page. We're going to have a link with some of the assets you can use, some of the messaging, anything that you can do to make Harambe Day a success in your area, which can be as simple as just holding up a piece of paper with an expression and what you feel and how you want to speak up for the animals. And just tag hashtag Harambe Day 2024. Tag us. Let's get out there. Let's show the internet that we think about Harambe all the time. And again, we're not going to stop until things change. So we're very excited for Harambe Day. Don't forget, we're going to have these amazing talks all day. We're going to be having Mr. Jeff Kremer. We'll have Mr. Tim Harrison. We're going to have Dr. Alan Goodall that studied with Diane Fossey. We're trying to get a hold of hopefully Ian Redmond. He has been out on location, so it's a little challenge. And our good friend Peter Egan is currently fighting for more animals around the world. So we're not quite sure if our schedule is going to sync up or not. So please join us online all day. It's a day of education, a day of guerrilla education, and a day to try to set the record straight to combat a lot of the miseducation that the zoos do. So Harambe Day is extremely important day for us. It's the first of its kind. We have Empty the Tanks, one of the best movements in the world. Thank you, Rick O'Berry. Thank you, Dolphin team, for that. Thank you for bringing attention to that. And thank you, everybody around the world, for making that day a success. We hope you will give our closest living relatives the same love, respect, and attention that we feel they deserve. And we know that you do as well. And Harambe Day is the way to show your love and to show the change. Help us speak up. Help us celebrate Harambe Day, May 28th. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful day today. Thank you for joining. Please leave some comments down. Let us know what your local zoo is. Let us know what you have planned for Harambe Day. And let us know how we can help you achieve whatever your Harambe Day goals are. And we're excited to talk to everybody about it. We have groups all over the world that are going to be helping us out. So please stay in touch with us. Please help us out. Make this day a success. We need to speak up for the animals. So you guys have a great day. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a challenging day, but I'll see you later in the day, and we will be talking more about more topics that have to do with zoos, Harambe Day, and the changing of the future for the betterment